Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. Today, I would like to present your proposal seminar on English language teaching with title A Case Study of How Teacher Using Total Physical Response or TPR method into English language teaching in AFL classroom for young learners. My name is Dwiky Segara. My student number is 22231800013. Without any further ado, let's go to the contents of the studies. Content of these studies is the Chapter 1 Introduction consists of research background, research question, research objective, and research significances. In Chapter 2 consists literature review. In Chapter 3 methodology consists research design, research subject, data collection technique, and data analysis technique. Okay, the first one, chapter one, research background. According to Mustafa, the position of English as a foreign language in Indonesia as more non-local or domestic subject in elementary school necessitates additional thought effort to instructor. English has been taught to first grade pupils ranging in age from 6 to 11, 12 years old. Elementary school, they are classified as a young learner. Elementary school pupils as young learners require a great deal of attention to how their teacher educates them. According to Sin, teaching and instructing English to young students differ from teaching adults since a kid like movement and physical adjustment more than adults. He goes on to say that the more pleasure the pupil have, the better they will retain the language. Okay, different from the problem before, the problem formulation will be as follow. What is total physical response, TPR method, and the relation to teaching English? How effective TPR approach in educating English for AFL young pupils? And the last one is how is the student response toward this method? Therefore, the purpose of this research can be stated thus to gather data about total physical response or TPR method and the relation to educating English to figure out whether the total physical response or TPR is effective on educating English to young pupils. And then the last one is to know how students think about teaching using TPR in classroom. Research significance is also having two kinds of theoretical and practical. Practical have to be for reader and students also researcher. Okay, in literature review, James J. Asser discovered and developed the total physical response or TPR approach as he began researching the way young toddlers learn to speak in 1977. This strategy seeks to focus learners to concern or listening students to respond to and listen to their teacher's spoken object language direction. TPR is, in other terms, a language education approach established on the synchronization or discourse and activity in versus educate language using motor physical activities. This strategy allows learners, particularly young learners, to feel more at ease and confident when learning a language. Many teenage pupils are extraordinarily nervous to observe facing others and hence stay inactive in class. It is intended that by employing this strategy, students will be able to participate in classroom activity without having to react audibly. And then the preview studies. First, in 2019, Khairunisa Aulia UC Aesthetic and Fida Megawati, student from Muhammadiyah University Sidoarjo, conduct research. In their research, they are talking about how to use a total physical responses or TPR at kindergarten pupil. The second, in 2013, Qatar Tabib Sulaiman Al-Harasi from Rustak College of Applied Sciences Sultan of Oman conduct research. In his research, he is talking about how to use a total physical response TPR to young pupils in Oman. And then in chapter 3, we have methodology. Methodology is consists of research design, which is the study use qualitative approaches and case study as designs. This research will be conducted in SDIT Cahaya Lareba, especially at 4 and 5 grade students. In data collection technique, questionnaire and interview were utilized to collect data for the study in order to gain a complete grasp of this problem. And then for analysis technique, sequential explanatory strategies were used to examine the information acquired through the questionnaire and interview. Maybe only that I can say about my proposal seminar on English language teaching. If I have a mistake, please forgive me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.